Ever.
The Mercedes-Benz GLS 450, what is it? Is it a car? Is it an SUV?
This is an SUV. They've kind of quit calling things CUVs. Apparently that's not a good word anymore.
No, it's not any good.
Everything's gone back to being an SUV. It's the GLS 450. It comes in 3 trim levels. The 450 is the base trim level for the GLS series of SUVs. And then there's the GLS 580, and then there's the AMG GLS 63. Now, this is the 4MATIC, so it is the all-wheel drive. And again, I said it's the base of the full-size luxury SUV. Now, it's a 6-passenger vehicle because it's 2, 2, and 2. It's 2 captain chairs in the second row, and then the third row has seating for 3. It comes with several different packages on it, like the AMG line package. So you got a lot of the AMG body styling cues on the trim on the outside of it, the 21-inch AMG wheels. It also had the night package where you've got a lot of things blacked out like the grille, the side mirrors, the roof rails. But it also has the LED lighting package, which is pretty much standard these days. We had the panoramic sunroof. We had the power liftgate. And, again, I mentioned the 21-inch AMG 5-spoke wheels on it that look really nice. Now, you get into the inside of it. You got black leather seating. Had some brushed aluminum trim all throughout it. Now, the front seats are heated and massaging. And I used
the front seats.
Front seats, both front seats are heated and massaging.
You could be going down the freeway at 100 miles an hour and have your
speedometer says 160.
It does? Yes. I don't want to be in it at 160.
Now, the
misogynistic seats.
The second row,
so to speak,
has captain's chairs as well, and they are also heated. And the third row is a power folding 50-50 arrangement that works pretty good. Has lots of nice, one of the better ambient lightings is the only reason I pointed out on the interior of it. It was fun to play with. 12.3-inch monitor. And that's where you're going to find all your convenience controls, your navigation, your surround view camera whenever you're using that. And it had the 590-watt Burmeister surround sound audio with 13 speakers in it.
It didn't have the Armstrong system in it.
No, it did not.
It's a string in a can.
Now, I will say that this one it seemed like it had a button for everything and knobs and everything. It wasn't so much on the touch screen. A lot of it was dual on the touch screen, but some of them were small. Some of it I couldn't read, and I played with it, and I finally figured out what would do what. So
that's been your problem for many years.
Many years. Trial and error got me through that. And it has USB-C ports through the whole thing. No USB-A. So if your normal USB, like you plug in your computer or something,
it wouldn't work.
It won't work. You got to have the C, or you got to have an adapter to get to a C port, front and rear. I thought, you're going to change sooner or later, but they're kind of rushing it.
And Mars always has a pocket full of adapters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, up under the hood, we had the 3.0-liter turbo that's considered a mild hybrid, and so it does out 375 horsepower this year, which is up from 362. 369 pound-feet of torque with a 9-speed transmission. Now, you properly equip this vehicle, and it'll pull 7,700 pounds.
Whoa.
And I thought that was a pretty hefty chunk, but this is a big, heavy car. The EPA says you should be looking for 19 miles to the gallon in the city, 24 on the highway, combined 21. Now, I drove this thing 356.8 miles, and I got 19.5 miles to the gallon, and I was pretty happy with that. It's lots of power, lots of smooth power that you really didn't notice too much. Now, it does come with the standard air suspension, and it does have the acoustic comfort package. So it's got increased insulation. The windshield is all insulated glass, the side glass. So it's pretty quiet on the inside with all the extra insulation, and it rides really smooth with the air suspension. Now, this is the base model, so you're going to start out at $87,000 for this vehicle. The as-tested price after we added all these trim packages was $95,720.
Oh, boy.
Base trim level.
You're kind of styling it last week.
Yeah, it was. I was good.
It's a nice truck.
But you didn't take Becky in it, and you didn't bring her over here in it.
Yes. No, I didn't bring her. We don't have it now. It's gone. We had to bring the truck.
I see.
So if you're looking for something to compare it to, you might look at the Infiniti QX80 that starts at $74,150 for the base trim level. The Cadillac Escalade sets up at $81,895 whenever you start getting into the base. Even the Lincoln Navigator is up at $87,655, and there's several more out there, and the price goes up as you get into them. So that is the 2024 Mercedes-Benz GLS 450 4MATIC.
Nice.
It was very nice. A lot of fun
if you're looking for a $100,000 SUV.
Well,
I like it. I like the styling and the view of the rear portion of it, the hatch area with the wide tires underneath there. It looks good.
That's that's a lot of the AMG styling that comes with that package,
Very
and
nice.
It really, to me, without going up to the AMG vehicle itself, you really
get
a lot of the looks.
package
Yes,
the
that's really what it
motor.
amounts to, and it looks really good.